Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Coffee with Craig show. We'll be talking about commercial real estate in Central and Eastern Europe. So, good Tuesday morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a special edition of the Coffee with Craig show. As you know, it's getting close to the end of the month, and at the end of the month, we always have Mark Twomey on from CRE HR Consulting. Mark, welcome again to the show.
Thank you, Craig.
And let's, always interesting to hear about how the HR sector is going for commercial real estate. And have you seen any changes from the summer to kind of transitioning into the fall period here?
Yeah, usually September, what we'll have is we'll have a large number of people starting new positions in September. And typically what you see is July and August might be a little bit quieter than usual,
right?
Because it's the holiday period. And then you'll have like a bulk load of people starting in September because they're after the holidays and so on. But what I've seen this year is each month, June, July, August, they've just all been consistently busy. And September has come around and we haven't seen that huge bulk of people, new people starting, because it's just been spread out over the last.
They're starting. They've all started immediately.
Yeah, they've all started immediately, or as soon as they can. So it's not a case that we'll wait till September and we'll start off the holidays. It's like we need you now.
Right.
We need you to start now. The project has started, so as soon as you can. People have started. I've seen cases where people have started for 2 weeks and then gone on holiday, had their holidays for 2 weeks and then come back. So
great.
So let's get into this. Some of these guys from covering September. The first one is very, very nice guy, Marcus Schulz, who has joined DLE Poland, and DLE are a new entrant into the Polish market, and it's a very, very interesting business. They're a German fund, and they're focusing exclusively on land banking.
Oh, great!
And also, I think, as well as that, a secondary vehicle is doing mezz finance for development as well. So Marcus has started here. Marcus is based in Czech for the last couple of years, for quite a while actually. But some people might know him from Accolade. The industrial developer, so he brought them into Poland first of all. So now he's back with DLE, and it's quite an exciting business.
Well, Accolade's been quite busy.
They have, and they got started here in Poland thanks to Marcus. All right. So, Lukasz Frominski has started with JLL as an investment director, and very nice guy, Lukasz. He's been around for a long time. He was 3 years with Savills, and then with M7 before that. So he's been around the market for a while, knows what he's doing. So good luck with that.
Great to have him joining you.
Bartosz Klimek has started a new position with Fortress REIT Limited, which is again a relatively new industrial fund, and he started leasing and asset director. Previously, he was with IPMA for 3 years in leasing and development. So again, another very experienced guy.
Yeah, Fortress is doing a few projects now.
One of the new guys on the market as well. So, Marcin Grzelec has started as construction investment manager for Jacques Polska, and they've been doing a lot of stuff. You see some of the big warehouses now that they're building, and it's the convenience store model that they've developed. It's quite fascinating actually. It's like every street corner you go on now, you find a Jacques. So it's
and now they're making them all, a lot of them just completely automatic. So you just, I guess, show your card at the door and you're in, and adds up what you bought and you leave.
So quite an interesting business they have going on there. Moving on, Piotr Jakubowski has been promoted to head of investment department with Apricot Capital Group. Previous to that, he was with Buick for 3 years. So, again, these are guys who are out there, they're looking to develop, attain sites, develop new projects, mixed use residential, some office, smaller office. So good luck to Piotr. Camel Shimansky has started a new position as founder for Space 4 Logistics. And this is also quite interesting because we see this a lot. Camel was previously 4 years of head of the industrial department at Savills, and then before that JLL.
Right.
And there is such a demand out there for logistics sites.
Right.
He's obviously found a space to go out by himself and start up his own business, servicing a few different clients. And rather than working for one of the big internationals, he's decided to do it more boutique by himself. And good luck to him.
Great for him. Yeah, and a lot of experience, so why not?
Yeah, it's a lot of experience. It's a brave move for anybody, isn't it, to take that step and get away from the comfort of the big agency.
The corporate life.
Yeah.
Well, good for him. Yeah, we wish him well.
Yeah. So Maciej Siedlczyński started a new position as project manager for Panettone, and I'm sure Panettone need more and more project managers. We just see the amount of stuff that they're developing. It's just constant. It's just like non-stop.
Probably there's they need as many as they can get. I think.
So, so much competition for these guys on the market right now. And we find that's the biggest demand is logistics project managers.
Really,
we cannot find them for love nor money. It's, when you think about all the developers right now coming into the market, developing sites, they all need project managers. And there's only so many to go around.
Right.
So it's really difficult at the moment. So Maciej with Lieberton Wood for 3 years before that, previously Gleeds. So a lot of experience. Craig Maguire.
Ah, of course, of course.
Now Craig isn't coming back to Poland. I believe he has started a position as Senior Director for Pan-European Logistics at BNP Paribas Real Estate. He's based in London, as far as I know.
Okay.
But as we know, Craig was in Poland for a long time.
Sure.
Really nice guy. I'm sure as head of Pan-European Logistics, I'm sure Poland comes into that. So we'll probably see him here, maybe at some of your events, and we'll catch up with him for
Absolutely. We got to send him resend him. He's probably lost my card, so I'll shoot him another email.
So Craig, I'm sure we'll see you for a beer sometime soon. And finally, a bit of shameless self-promotion. We've hired Julia Tomalik, and we as in Tara HR Consulting. As I said, our workload over the last couple of months has just been absolutely chaotic, and we've been, I've actually been searching for a long time for somebody to come and work with us, and you know what there's an old saying that the shoemaker is the last one to make shoes for himself.
Exactly.
So and it's typical in our case. But so Yulia is a really smart young lady, and she's joined us.
Great. Did you tell her to start looking for project managers?
Absolutely. First job.
That's her job. Yeah.
She started yesterday. I just Yulia look for project managers.
Find 3 and you're hired.
So no, it's great. It's great to have the extra help because we're absolutely swamped at the moment, and but it's it's good. It's a good place to be.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. Better than them not hiring.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
okay.
Exactly.
I see we're running out of time. Mark Twomey, Tara HR Consulting. Congratulations on hiring someone. Thanks for joining us, or someone new. Thanks for joining us again this month. We'll definitely see you next month to fill up everything. Everybody, thank you for joining us. Stay tuned. We've got our CE investment guide coming out for Expo Real, and our CEE Investment Awards, October 20th, 21st. Sylvia, our admin person, told me we're down to the last 4 tables we're allowed to sell for the ballroom, so book them now if you want to come. And a couple of sponsorship opportunities available. And other than that, thank you for joining us today, and we will see you all tomorrow. Click here to subscribe to the Coffee with Craig show, and don't forget to share it with your friends.